base.
The red spy is in the base.
Protect the briefcase.
We need to protect the briefcase.
Yo, a little help here?
I got it. Stand back, son. One.
Hey, it's still here.
Gentlemen? I see the briefcase is safe.
Safe and
Yeah, it
sound.
is.
Yeah.
Tell me, did anyone happen to kill a red spy on the way here? No? Then we still have a problem.
And a knife.
Ooh, big problem. I killed plenty of spies. The dime a dozen backstabbing scumbags. Like you. Ow. No offense.
If you managed to kill them, I assure you they were not like me. And nothing like the man loosed inside this building.
What are you, president of his fan club?
No. That would be your mother.
What the? Wait.
Indeed. And now he's here to us. So listen up, boy. Or pornography starring your mother will be the second worst thing that happens to you today.
Oh.
Give me that!
This spy has already breached our defenses. You've seen what he's done to our colleagues. And worst of all, he could be any one of us. He could be in this very room. He could be you. He could be me. He could even be...
Whoa! What? It was obvious. He's the red spy. Watch. He'll turn red any second now. Any second now. See? Red! No, wait. That's blood.
So, we still got problem.
Big problem. All right. Who's ready to go find this spy?
Right behind you. Ma petit chou-fleur.
In a time where video games were competitive and casting companies were few, gamers searched in the dark for their hero.
As we're looking at him, oh, great shot by Grimm, just scoped him to death. Beautiful shot there, and Improv cleans it up, takes out Starbuck, Mr. Denim himself, as it looks like we're going to see Twister trying to rotate back to B, as, wow, Grimm, this kid is sick. 10 to 9, and, I mean, Shanks, sometimes Grimm, oh my God.
But there he goes down to Sparks. Sparks definitely waiting on him just to get the pick on Grimm there, as he has been picking them apart. And a great play there by Apostle. He's coming through, going crazy with that 74U. Again, oh my goodness, takes out 3 players. And wow, what a play there by Apostle. 4 players, my bad. So he moves into the bridge house here, and that's definitely what we expect from Apostle.
just watch it, get into it. In a time where video games were competitive.
Terror, myself, Scuba, as well as Bait doing your shoutcasting. We have Mayday behind the scenes doing the video. Wonderful job as he always does. Go ahead and say hello, Bait. Or don't say hello, Bait, because you're AFK, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up his noobness here. They're supposed to be on Turbine tonight. Unfortunately, they keep trying to pick a different map or some crap, and we're running a little late here, so again, we apologize for showing up about 15 minutes after the original start time, but as you can see, these guys haven't even made up their minds yet either, so we're going to do a little bit of bitter banter back and forth here. Well, I guess I'll be talking to myself until Bait can stop failing and pick up his microphone.
I'm here. It just my headphones are fucked up, so I can barely hear you. So I'm trying to fix that.
All right. First sentence out of Bait's mouth drops the F-bomb. It's going to be an interesting night, so we're going to let him fix his headset and wait and see what's going on right now. These guys have just been talking back and forth, and no decision has been made. They've been sitting on fast lane. I don't think we'll be doing fast lane. I think the idea is, from what I can tell, they don't want to play a CTF map because they don't want to be here all night, so they're trying to pick something. They picked rules so far. There will be no sniper and spy unlock weapons. They agree that that will not be happening, and obviously no Sandman, so those are your rules. At least that's what these guys have picked up.
4, 3, 2.
Alright. Looks like we are playing fast line. Alright, so here we go, folks. We're going to go down the lineup here real quick. Rage and Terror over here. Well, for e-rev purposes, we're going to call Blackcock Block, or Black, and we're going to call Black Banjo Banjo, just so we don't screw things up here. We have Black on demo, we have Banjo on medic, and the action takes way pretty quick here. We have obviously Lazy Eye over on Scout, Andrews on Soldier, and Durno's actually playing Spy over there, as well as Mulk, I believe is what we'll pronounce as their other soldiers. So as we go down the list right now, we are 2 down for Rage. 1 down. Bartender is down for Cryptic over here. Now, I was talking to Infidel a little earlier today, and he specifically told me he was going to sit this one out and let Bartender go ahead and have a show at it. So shout out to Infidel for letting letting some other guys get in there and play. I promised him a shout out, so looks like Cryptic does have the higher ground here. So we're going to take a look, and yep, they are definitely capping midpoint. What are you seeing out there, Bait?
Time has been added.
At the moment, just pretty much not a good job by Rage and Terror. They just didn't take advantage of any opportunity. Nobody got up on top of the main little shindig at the midpoint. But at the moment, I guess something's wrong with sound. I don't know if that's the game, the server. There were some issues with the server earlier. We had to get a new server. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on right now for us.
Okay, sounds bouncing back and forth, left and right, ear from ear, else, headphones, yada yada yada. Yeah, it is. Alright, so we got multiple people saying that. There is no HLTV as far as I know of. And Mayday's typing out there. I don't know if you knew, Mayday, but everyone can see you type that kind of stuff out. So, looks like we got that taken care of right now, so we actually have Cryptic back to live action here. Cryptic is actually moving into the last point. Durno was actually able to drop. Oh, there it is. He was going for that back cap. He ended up getting that demo, just not in time. So we are now 1-0 via Cryptic.
Float is cool. There, I got it. I said it. Is that okay, Float? Alright, well, here we go. We're going to mid. I'm having some issues with this source, with their spectator. I can't see Cryptic, some of Cryptic's players, but we got a demo jumping up on the midpoint, up on the top. Ghost Yama taking out Journo off to the left there. Well, we got some rockets up top. Go Ghost, trying to get some help.
Alright, I'm taking a peek over here at Killing, who's topping their leaderboard as a scout right now, and he actually backed that combo back up into the house so they could take out Lazy Eye. So they are on midpoint, and they actually, Rage actually pulled back to their second point there, and they're advancing. Cryptic's advancing very, very quickly. They're not going to have any of these games here right now. So, like I said, I'm following Killing, who is definitely leading the board up there. I'm going to see what he does. He's taking peeks at the Medic. Medic does get dropped. There goes Banjo. So it was no good for them. Now, Cryptic did pop their Uber, and they were able to cap the 4th point, so they're going to go in for a quick cap, see what kind of defense they had set up over here on point 5. Killing gets taken out by Durno, came up from behind, had no chance at all. Beta's still seeing technical difficulties, apparently. He's usually a talker, not so much of a talker right now. Alright, so let's get back here. We have, it is green up there, 2 soldiers sitting on their balcony trying to build up their Uber again. They were there really was no Uber advantage, so them trying to build right there is actually quite beneficial in their part. Andrews was sitting around the side there trying to get a peek on him, not able to do it. Both soldiers were able to drop him pretty quick there. So I'm not really seeing much of a, solidified, unified push going on here by Cryptic.
Oh, they're coming in, they're coming in.
Alert. The control
Top side coming in. Sorry about that, folks. I'd be talking more now that I got it fixed off. I recorded a demo. Now I can actually see everybody and actually know what the hell's going on. My fail. My big ol' fail.
Alright. I'm getting some inside information here from Infidel over on our IRC channel. For those of you that don't know what that is, that we are on the Game Surge Network at #E-Rev. You can get your shoutouts there. We'll get them out over the airwaves. As Infidel is utilizing that, he's saying that we don't use a sniper unless we absolutely have to. So that's what you're seeing out there, folks. Killing is back there. Killing is up to his old antics. He's taking on both scouts and having no trouble doing it so far. Andrews gets taken out by It Is Green. No help there. We have Demo trying to keep right to rule. Rage and Terror in their house. The combo does get taken out pretty quickly. So again, we see we see Cryptic taking care of that midpoint very quickly, and they're advancing right now. Bringing all their heavy classes forward instead of their scouts up ahead. They're moving their heavy classes forward.
Our control point is being captured.
Well, Cryptic's doing a good job here by winning the mid fight. Their scouts are easily taking care of Rage and Terror scouts, and the Cryptic soldiers are doing a great job of rotating on that top little ledge on the midpoint. You take that, you got a good spam position. Well, Cryptic, when one person goes down, the other one straight goes right back up there, and they're doing a great job of doing that and just taking the mid and just dominating what looks to be a Rage and Terror team that is not doing what we saw last week.
Yeah, this, well, they were playing, if I'm not mistaken, was that Ploop? I don't know where the name Ploop came from, but, yeah, they definitely, they dropped Ploop pretty easy there. They are not having such an easy time over here with Cryptic, obviously. Cryptic obviously waited for their Uber to get built, so you're going to see a push here pretty quickly right now. Bartender, who is sitting in, as I stated before, for Infidel, sitting at 12 points. I'm going to go over the leaderboard here. Obviously the scores are very, very different. Banjo's sitting at 13 as Medic, where he should be on top of the leaderboard, but the next person is Lazy Eye with 3 points, who's their other scouts. So when you compare that to the top 2 over at Cryptic, 25, 26, and 24, they are not doing their job. They're not pulling their weight over here, so I'm just going to have to change very, very quickly for Rage and Terror if they're going to have anything going on. Now, there was a counter Uber on the point there real quick. It actually looks to be 3 down for Cryptic, so that was a, so far, so... Alright, yeah, 5 down for Cryptic. That was a failed push on their part, so hopefully we're going to see Rage go ahead and take back their second point bait.
That was a bad job right there at the end by Lore. He should have backed out a long time ago, and with 5 down for Cryptic, easily Rage and Terror will take back the second point and won't be rickrolled as fast as they could be, but that was a good job by Rage, holding it back, not popping Uber right away and holding it to late as possible. Good job by the Rage and Terror team.
Alright, so I'm back here on Killing just because I enjoy watching him playing Scout. He's sitting up there at 24 points, so he's doing some major work as Scout there. He's working with his other Scout. We got, We got Rage's scouts trying to come in from underneath. They're not going to make any push whatsoever with our two scouts, with Bartender and Killing over there. Alright, so we do get some Uber action coming in. We have Rage coming in with their Uber on their Solly there, so you got Pocket pushing in. Oh, Killing gets taken down by Lazy Eye right there. Bartender answers right back and says, fuck you. You kill him, I kill you. This is how it's going to be. Excuse my language there, folks. It's good entertainment or something. That's my excuse. A combo gets dropped by Bartender. Props to Bartender. So we have our alt character coming in and playing for Infidel. And oh man, that was an MMO reference. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Coming in and mopping up. So props to Bartender. I'll give you a nice clean shout out for taking out that combo there.
If anybody else notices, we're seeing some people say fan. As the update of yesterday, I don't know if it's still in, if it's working right now, but they increased the damage by 10%, not of the scattergun, but what the fan used to do. It was minus 20, as I recall, and now it does only minus 10% damage, so we're seeing a few more fans than you normally would.
Yeah, the fan is not a popular choice there for competitive play. Not gonna lie, I hate it. I only use it when I want to piss someone off. Yeah.
I hate it too, don't worry. The only thing it's good for is Badlands, knocking people off the spire.
Well, and it's good if you're, a shitty scout, and you need to hit someone away when you run.
True.
Like a bitch.
Yep, like a bitch. Well, it's good to...
Turnout takes out. We have a sniper. There is a sniper on the battlefield, folks. Lazy Eye's going in after that medic, falls to his death, not able to commit. Actually, though, what we're seeing right here is Kryptic, for the first time, is down 4. So, 4-1 on that. So we're going to have Rage and Terror taking midpoint for the first time.
I think that was a good choice by Durno switching sniper. It kind of just stopped them dead in their tracks, it seems like.
Yeah, Kryptic was definitely, I'm not going to say getting sloppy, but they were putting a little bit of rush into their strat there. It was very clear to see, and the second they saw that sniper, there was a regroup and time to back up. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough time. They didn't have anything going on, and Rage and Terror was able to capitalize on that. So for those of you that can't see this, Lore over on Kryptic does have Uber, so he's sitting there with his soldier on their second CP, waiting for some action going on right now. I do not think that... I'm going through. Oh, alright, so we are Uber on Uber. So Banjo and Lore both have Uber right now. Uber's popped on Rage and Terror, and there's the second Uber by Kryptic. Very good timing, was able to hold off long enough. There's going to be plenty of room in there to get in there and take... There goes Banjo, just like I said. So I'm going to say props on Lore for being able to hold off long enough. So now we have 3 down for Rage and Terror.
Lore with the Uber Saw! He takes out the guy with the Uber Saw! Rage and Terror 6 down. Alright, Kryptic's taking out that midpoint now, probably at 3 up, but they don't have the medic, so either you push now, take the point, retreat a little bit, or you send a few people, try and possibly pick that medic who doesn't have a full team next to his
Combo's coming in on mid. I don't know if we're going to see a cap that quickly. Combo and Demo. Oh, man! Rage and Terror takes them out. Oh, I did not see that coming. Just beefy classes rolling in non-stop, took their midpoint, said no, you're not going to take this back, this is going to be our round. Little late in the game for them, little late in the game, but better better late than never, I guess, right?
Well, that's why you try and take that midpoint as fast as possible and then back up, is so that you're not sticking out there just, with your heads cut off like they just did. But also, it's nice to see that the number 1 team, which is actually Rage and Terror, is being taken on by this number 4 team, Kryptic, the power rankings. And the power rankings are getting screwed up because there's upsets all over the place.
So we're going to take a brief moment here right now, guys. We're actually going to go hit War Room with Kryptic while they're defending the last point. Mayday, why don't you go take us into War Room and let's get a little peek on what they're thinking.
Lord, pop it and
Pop onto it. Ghost mob. Yes, yes. You know.
I'm not gonna do very much. I'm on it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, so we do see Rage and Terror get their first, get their name on the board. So we are 3-1 Rage and Terror, having Durno sit there as snipers. So that was definitely so far a working change. I was actually pretty impressed. I did not think that they were going to come back and take it that quickly. They were able to you know, work something out there real quick. And Cap, I'm actually kind of at a loss for words. No special comments, no nothing like that.
It's good to see that Rage and Terror is now finally making a match of this. They took a step back, regrouped, and now they're actually making this pretty good contest. As you can see, the mid battle is actually more of a fight now, rather than just a rake sauce by Kryptic.
Oh man, we are 2 down for Rage and Terror, and now 4 down for Kryptic. I don't know what's going on with Kryptic, but they're going to have to change something up here pretty quick. We may or may not have to see that sniper coming out here. We'll see what happens. We do have an Uber on the point for Kryptic. That is their way of surviving. They're ready to take out Lazy Eyes right there. So we are actually all up for Kryptic and 3 down for Rage and Terror. And that point is still not capped yet. So we have a fan coming out from Durno. There's your fan, all you fan lovers. Durno's sitting out there with the fan. He's going to get dropped very quickly, though. So that's what I like to see. I'm sorry. I have no respect for any scout playing fan. No offense to Durno as a person. Just if you're a scout with a fan, go die.
Lulz, really that much hatred for the fan? I mean, it works if you've got great aim, man. 2-shot takes out a scout.
I don't know. It takes control out of the other player, and I really dislike it. I dislike it completely. Yeah. And now that they OP'd it, or added power, I guess it's debatable whether or not it's OP. I think it's OP.
Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know the fan, it's the force of nature. I've gotten a couple people ask me what that is, and I don't... it was a couple CS players, so I guess we have some CS people watching this, but also it seems like a couple people in the IRC are thinking that Rage and Terror were faking the first few rounds, that now they're actually trying instead of, you know, just playing around.
Oh man, that would A, be hilarious, but B, be epic at the same time. So we do have Rage and Terror popping their Uber way after Kryptic was able to pop theirs. They were able to hold it long enough. The scout tried to come back and take out the medic. Wasn't able to do it. Although Banjo does go down by killing, he wasn't having any more of that.
No, he was not.
Shout out to Lore's fierce needles out there. Oh lord, oh lord.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, Infidel's trying to get in some of his shoutouts for his own team. God, what a loser. Loser Infidel!
Shout out to Infidel for being a loser. That works. Oh, what a team whore. But what we are seeing here... Oh. Bartender gets taken out by Durno with the Force of Nature, followed by the pistol. Surprise? Not so much.
That's good to see. Well, we got Lore still up, so Rage, you know, Cryptic's gonna have that Uber before Rage and Terror, so Kryptic needs to get it up quick, go right in right away.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd like to see him get it up, bait. Dirty, dirty boy.
God, oh my God, I love when people get it up and.
All right, we'll surpass the game moment here. We'll edit this out later. All you live people got to hear it. I'm sorry. Durno gets taken out. We do have an Uber coming in by Kryptic right now. They're going for that final point, and looks like the inevitable is going to happen. Cap's going to happen, and anytime now, Medic's going to die. There it is. Kryptic takes it 4-1.
All right, Rage and Terror, let's go. Let's go. I want to see some more. You got to hold it for at least 3 minutes and regroup here. We got 3 minutes left in this side of the map, and then we'll rotate here.
Alright, all the typical jumps coming by Soldier Demo, except Mulk is chilling in the back with a quarter health. And there we go, there's the medic. So we're gonna have the pocket or the combo coming in pretty late over here for Rage and Terror. So far, no one's down. Lots and lots of fire, lots of action. Just, oh man, there goes Lazy Eye. First one down. Bartender goes down too. So one scout down for each. Soldiers down. Mulk and Durno are both down for Raging Terror. So it's in Cryptic's favor on midpoint here.
I guess I'm getting made fun of by a few of my old mates for that little gay little reaction out there just a little bit ago. Yeah, I'm gay. I'm sorry.
He is the most married to a woman gay guy I've ever met, for all you guys. I think he only married a woman because the state wouldn't allow him to marry a man, so... It's,
yeah, I don't like San Francisco. I don't want to move down there. I'll stick up in Seattle and just pretend, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure you will stick up, you dirty boy. Moving on. All right, back to Rage of Terror was able to take midpoint back there, so we're going to see back on Cryptic's point 2. I'm following Lore over here, who's sitting at about 45% Uber charge, pocketing with Demo instead of Soldier, waiting for areas. He got his Soldier back out there, so we have the combo sitting on midpoint, waiting for spam coming in from both doors over here. Killing does get down by Durno over there. Durno's trying to take his shot over at the medic, not able to do it. They actually broke out a heavy with Natasha, so we have one weapon to slow down and screw up one team, and counteracted by Cryptic over there. Yeah, such slow action, just a little bit of shooting back and forth. No major push going on right now. It looks like kind of a major regroup. We have Black playing Demo over there, just trying to hold the door with a sticky. He knows that they have. He knows Cryptic's right around the corner, and he doesn't have his medic with him, so he's kind of... Both Ubers are popped at the exact same time here. And... Oh, man! It's fighting kills everywhere, but Cryptic takes... Oh, Cryptic all but wipes Rage and Terror on that point. So we're going to go ahead... Oh, so they're going to go and pack cap midpoint. I'm stuttering Stanley over here. I just need to drink more beer. That'll clear my mind.
Beer's the solution for everything. But we have halftime. So we will do this
halftime.
Again.
Yeah, thank you, Mayday.
Oh, I freeze.
You froze?
I are to freeze.
Alright, so we're going to get a side switch going on here real quick, and well, they said it's automatic, and it probably, yeah. That it did, then it didn't, don't really care, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, it's pretty much a mirrored map anyway. I mean, yeah, it's a community-made map, but it's pretty much a mirrored map, so. Whether they switch or not, we don't know. We got ready up over here by Rage and Terror. Bait, are you still screwed? Can you see anything?
I'm coming as fast as I can. I had to shut down.
You're having so much trouble. It's, funny. I laugh at you.
Well, you should...
Apparently, Bartender, why am I going to go to War Room in the middle of halftime?
I don't know what's halftime. I can't see!
Oh, no. Mayday. Mayday. Things that don't need to be said. Jeez. I apologize, folks, for this deeply, deeply erotic cast going on tonight.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, man. Alright, so we do have a ready up here. Sides are switched. And let's see. Cryptic is still not breaking out the sniper, but then again, Right to Rule is not as well. So, pretty much the same lineup here. Heading on to midpoint. Bait is still broken, so I'll just be randomly babbling. You got something else to... you got a shout out. This is probably the time you want to get it out there, folks. Like I said, if you guys don't know, we are an IRC on the Game Surge Network at pound e-rev. Shout out from Tempest that says, yeah, this cast is the shit. It's the shit for Bait because Bait can't get his shit to work right. But when we look back at the action here real quick, there's actually no real caps going on right now. Currently, Rage and Terror has the points. With Lazy Eye down, all is up for Cryptic right now, but looks like Combo is going to be sitting over here on midpoint. And they are, Uber does come in for Cryptic. We're going to see what that means for Rage. Counter Uber does happen there. There's a good counter Uber by Banjo, and Killing does get dropped there, so back to the drawing board for Cryptic back on point 2. We'll see what happens here. Bait finally able to join Spectator again. Welcome back, Bait.
I can see! I can see! We have a shout out from one of our people in IRC. Shout out to Chad Bickerdart. Arguing with lesbians since 1986. Yes, thank you, Irish.
That is Irish. Wow. Moving on. All right, so we don't have really a solid push right now. We have Banjo trying to build up his Uber over here with. Ooh, Cryptic is pushing hard on him. Banjo does get dropped. He was at about 75% Uber before he got dropped. So now Cryptic is actually sitting on midpoint. They're going to take this very easily, it appears. Now we have Lazy Eye was sitting in the back there with nowhere to go. Gets double teamed by those scouts, and Andrew starts to jump in. Not the smart choice to jump in on 6 people right there all alone, but needless to say, he was mopped up, and Cryptic is now in control of the midpoint, pushing on to point 2 over there of Rage and Terror. So while we have Rage and Terror on defense, we're going to go hit Rage and Terror's vent and catch some war room with them and see what kind of defense and things they have going over there. So let's go hit war room.
Do something.
They've Ubered.
We're falling back here. And
we have it.
No, Andrews, don't do what you're going to do.
They're gonna come in and flank us.
I'm gonna rocket jump on their Uber, yeah.
Fuck, Scout left. I didn't even hit him.
Okay, we have it. We can either Uber on him or wait for it.
You wait for it. Well...
Alright, so we're going to get back to action here right now. Cryptic does have control of point 4 there, so they're going to be sitting up and building their Uber over there. I'm going to take a look at his Uber charge real quick, if I can. We do have Uber sitting over here for Rage and Terror, and Laura's sitting at about 90% right now, so... We're going to see an Uber on Uber action again. So far, both teams have been very good about waiting to pop their counter Uber, and it's paid off for both teams each time they've done it. So we're going to see, looks like beefy classes are going to be taking the top up there as usual, and Cryptic is getting ready to make their final push up here. Andrew's sitting up top trying to watch, peek that top corner, waiting to see what's coming. He does see the 2 soldiers and the medic. Andrews does get lit up there a little bit, so... We're going to see the spam coming in from the top right now. I'm actually going to take a peek over here back at Killing, who's going to be down below. Cryptic, if you guys didn't see, did bring out the Pyro. We have Bartender playing Pyro right now. No, this is always the least fun, is waiting for this final push right now. So, again, like I said, both teams have Uber right now. I'm going to be... over here watching. It is Green who's going to be sitting over here like it's playing Pocket Soldier or not. There's no push going on. I wish we could just slay people for this kind of stuff. So we have a back cap being attempted right now. Durno does take out Crunk Dingles. Back cap is going to happen. Nice back cap by Rage and Terror. They're going for the mid cap right now too. Durno's sitting on mid. He is overhealed. The meg's going to be following around pretty quickly right now. Thank God Durno doesn't have the fan out, so props to Durno for being a man and picking up the scatter gun.
Wow, that was a great job by Molt coming back. That should have been GG right there. That was an awesome back cap. They waited for Rage and Terror to push out, but they did not see Molt coming out of nowhere from behind, taking out the rest of the team to preserve this cap.
I'm being told on IRC to slay them. Well, guys, this isn't my server. No archives. And I'm pretty sure I would be banished from all things competitive. So. As boring as it is sometimes, but it did pay off in Right to Rule's favors. Fuck, I keep doing that. Rage and Terror. I apologize. terribly. I fail probably 10-15 times at least to cast. So Laura does get taken out by Durno. It is green, turns around and drops him. It is a even trade-off. Andrew drops off killing, and Lazy Eye gets taken out by their demo, who's sitting pretty darn hurt in their corner over there. Oh, and he does get taken out. There goes Black going for the final cap. He's sitting on the... No, maybe kind of going for the last... Nope, gets taken out. Man, I thought I was going to see a ninja cap by a demo for a second.
Ninja caps are always fun to see with random classes. My favorite's the medic, but Beef had a shout out to his dead homies Tupac and Biggie, which I don't understand why he would want to shout out to them, but sure, yeah, you know, because they helped play TF2. Woohoo!
Yeah. At the risk of being a total asshole, I really hope the kid's not 16 and didn't know who they were until 15 years after they died or whatever. I know they didn't die 15 years ago.
Man, also we have another one for Mayday, because he's our pro cameraman. He is a pro cameraman, I'm not gonna lie.
And I'm being made fun of by Infidel for screwing up Rage and Terror's name multiple times. Again, I make no claim to being...
Rule?
Shut up.
Yeah, because that spells R&T. Yeah, good job. Way to go. Awesome.
I don't look at the letters. It came out, I think, because I casted them not too long ago and screwed it up. We have Sentry. We have an NG going on here with Kryptic. No solid push. Black is able to take out that Sentry by killing. Takes out killing as well right now, but Malk gets dropped over there. So I don't know. We're going to see a solid push coming in right here. We have all beefy classes sitting on bottom right of Kryptic's final point right now, and we're not seeing much of a push. Why don't we actually let's go hit Kryptic's war room and see what kind of defense we're looking at here, guys.
They pop.
Oh, sorry.
Hit it.
The control point is being captured. Alert. The control point is being contested.
Ghost, I think there's a scout behind you.
He's lit. Soldier's lit.
Scout behind you, Ghost. Scout behind you.
Med down, scout down, I'm down. Scout weak, going to second.
Alright, Ember, your watch.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Whoa, dang.
Alright, so back to action here. I have, apparently, don't do that in-game, do that in Steam, please. I have a shout-out from a fellow Madcaster saying that I am apparently the greatest CSS player ever. That's from Fallen. I am a pretty darn elite CSS player, let me tell you. I declined some CVOP invitations from like 7 teams just because I wanted to leave with my my head being held high. So that's total fabrication. I am the most terrible CSS player ever. My favorite thing to do is grab a machine gun and run forward and hope I tag you. So that's my game.
I was about to say, I'm like, wow, man, you got some imagination.
Oh man, Durno trying to make a final push in there, not able to do so. I don't know why he didn't just try and stand on the cap and screw them, but he didn't. Andrew's sitting up top trying to make a couple peeks, looking at that medic, not able to tag him. That sentry is up, and he goes down. Here it comes. There it is. Bartender takes him out quickly. I don't know what Andrews is thinking over there. He's always caught alone. I mean, if he has a medic with him, he's not doing any solid pushes. I know he's not technically playing pocket, but still, you always find him alone, and they all just clobber him. It's happening over and over again.
Well, he's probably trying to push the envelope a little bit, trying to maybe, because as you see, you know, when you're defending something like this, you can easily wait and wait and wait, and then pop your Uber way later after the other team. So maybe Andrew's trying to make him pop early, trying to push the envelope. Who knows?
Alright, so Uber is popped by right to rule. They are going to go immediately for that sentry. The heavy's going to put some pressure on him. All of them are going to put pressure on him. Sentry gun obviously does go down very quickly. Sitting on midpoint, so Kryptic runs in there with the heavy, with the Uber, and says, nope, you're going to have to get off my point again. Alright, so Uber is popped by right to rule. They're going to go immediately for that sentry. The heavy's going to put some pressure on him. All of them are going to put pressure on him. Sentry gun obviously does go down very quickly. Sitting on midpoint, so Kryptic runs in there with the heavy, with the Uber, and says, nope, you're going to have to get off my point again. Hopefully, now this is typically the main strategy you're going to see for those of you that don't know. If you sit on your last point, you wait for the final push, you try and drop who you can. If you get enough, you make a push to the second one and push out. Now, right to rule, or fucking A, someone slap me. Rage and terror. I need to send them a personal, like, apology and, like, pay for a server for a month or something. They did all get pretty much dropped. I don't know if they saw that, how quickly that happened. They can actually, Cryptic does have that capability of being able to push out there. They ended up dropping like 3 guys with that demo push. The Spy comes out, Lazy Eye comes out, takes out It Is Green. Oh, that was terribly humored. That was actually very key too, which was very, very funny. Oh, obvious Spy is obvious, but ends up There you go, Archon MA Slap Scuba. That's the command, folks. Thank you, Irish, for letting them know that. If any of you are in here, go ahead and slap me. I'm unfortunately not playing anyone to get the slap. I will take a mental beating. Okay.
Well, it's a good job. I've never actually seen a heavy. I'm sorry, I gotta say this. I've never seen a heavy do so much work on Fastlane. It's such an open map. I would never expect them to constantly be using this heavy. This heavy is just, he's playing pocket heavy. I've never seen it.
Cryptic is pushing out though. They know that the courtyard's clear and they can actually go for this, so let's just hope there's no back cap. I didn't see anyone go by, and they do get their second point, so now they have to retreat to mid. Oh man, this is, you know, both teams finally got their bearings or lost them, one of the two. I'm going to say they had them, or gained them. And they're learning how to play the other team very well here, so it's going very slow. Black is able to take out Bartender there, who ran straight in. He's just holding his door. And we're going to see, finally, with the Uber set on lore here, I'm going to take a look again at Cryptic's medic. We're watching lore, who's sitting on the heavy. He does have Uber, ends up popping it. I'm assuming something was called out, or that was needed for some reason. I personally didn't see a reason. I don't think it's someone else called it out. But they did end up making him pop it, and we're probably gonna see Rage and Terror. That's right, got it right this time. Oh, drop lore very quickly, and they're gonna take back that second point here.
Well, I think what happened was that somebody saw the Spy possibly behind the medic. So, you know, go ahead, pop it. You know, say that, at least use the Uber. But it's a great job, because Agent Terror just came in and cleaned house and obviously took it up. So now we got 4-2. By the way, we have Infidel and Shoreline saying that something about Crunk dangling. And the best players on it are MBR and somebody else. I'm sorry, I can't remember their names, Infidel. I'm sorry, but whatever this Crunk dangling is out of the way, is weird.
Obviously, it's probably an inside joke there. So, like you said, we are back 4-2 in favor of Cryptic. That match, that last round took so long, though. We're actually only down to 6 minutes left, so we have... We're going to have to see Rage and Terror pick up 2 caps in 6 minutes, otherwise game over for them. So we're going to see Cryptic do anything smart here. They're either going to go balls out and just try and cap here, or they're just going to play with them and just buy some time.
Our control point is being captured.
Sorry, I have to add, it was Mulk. Mulk was the person I was looking for. He's Crunk dangling. There we go. We got that. I fixed it. We have very, very quick caps over here by Rage and Terror. Let's go hit their war room and see what they're doing for their final cap.
Good overtime, hopefully.
Scout down. Heavy's on the ramp with the medic and soldier.
Someone needs to spy and just rape that heavy. If we can kill that heavy with a spy, it's all over.
Well,
we have to go all the way back to fucking base. Here, I'll just suicide.
Just have fun suiciding Natasha.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm dead.
They're building the gun up.
Heavy's raped. Heavy's raped. Shoot him. Oh, never mind.
Starting to make a push on the lower right. Watch it.
It's gonna be hard to kill him with the fucking sentry gun there.
There's a soldier isolated.
I almost killed him by myself as a scout.
Alright, so that push right there just did not work out for Rage and Terror.
Upstairs, so you might...
We're back to what we saw earlier. I feel like I need to, like, kick my shoes off. I don't know. eat some pizza. Oh, you know what? I do have pizza. I can eat pizza.
Ooh, pizza. Well, Cryptic really just needs to kind of turtle. I mean, they're up 4-2 right now. Obviously, there's almost no possible way Raging Terror can make 2 caps in 4 minutes, so just turtle them, get it over with.
Well, with this sentry up, alright, so we have most of them down for Cryptic right now. Their heavy went down, their NG's down. Counter Uber there by Cryptic again, obviously. They went for that final push and so far was unable to commit.
Now, Lore's doing a great job every time we see him. Every time we see Cryptic Lore, he's such a good medic. I love watching him. He's probably one of the only medics I actually like watching.
I don't have the patience to play medic, and therefore, I don't know, I don't know. I got a lot of love for him, because there is a difference between being a medic and being a good medic. Controversially spoken, there is a difference between being a pyro and a good pyro as well. When I see one of each, I do enjoy actually watching them and seeing what they're doing. And what's going on right now, as you guys, again, already know, this is just a turtle fest. We're on, looks like minute 2 of this particular turtle fest, which is going pretty slow right now. At some point, I'm hoping Cryptic is just going to go out and either destroy them or get destroyed, knowing that they're going to win.
Obviously, Cryptic knows they're winning. Obviously, Raging Terror sees the writing on the wall. They're just pushing in kind of randomly, trying to pray for something to work, and so, who knows? As you can see, Killing in the Name is building that, what's it called? It's called the
dispenser.
And he's building it right there for the heavy and the soldiers and for the medic, so that he can just constantly go in between there and no spy can stab him in the back.
I did not see that. I figured it was to always have ammo, but I don't play competitively. There's your Uber that just went in. The sentry does get taken out, but Mulk gets dropped, so does Lazy, and so does Andrew. So again, another failed push over here by Raging Terror. And as the clock winds down, we're at 1 minute 45 seconds. As you said, writing is already on the wall.
No, while we're at it, we should do some shoutouts if you got any. Just throw them out there.
Well, we have Irish that wants you to stop casting and come play CSS. That's obviously not going to happen. We have some more guy on guy insinuative action going on. Apparently, people took your love for a good medic to heart and think that you should go cuddle with Lore. You should see how that works out for you. Make sure your wife knows it's not cheating if she lets you.
Okay, alright. I just wanted to make sure. As long as, you know, it's not cheating, I think it's okay. Oh, almost random cap!
That was almost hilarious. Time's running down at 40 seconds, folks.
Shout out to MBR for being drunk during this match. And yeah, so I guess that would be Crunk Daniel.
Well, fuck that. Shout out to me. If he gets a shout out for being drunk, so do I.
God, I am not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever heard the F-bomb so many times in one of our casts.
Yeah, I said it once and I thought I was going to get yelled at and I didn't, so now that I've said it multiple times, I'm almost 100% positive I'm going to be bitch slapped, so. GG's folks on that. Time is out. 1-0. There it is. So, it was 3-4 in Cryptic's favor. Cryptic is able to take it on there with, even with Bartender taking Infidel's spot there, so good job to both teams. I was actually really impressed. Unfortunately, Raging Terror was unable to get their game straight in the first couple matches. Clearly they changed something up there and they were to hold them out. And I think maybe had they not been so scattered or I guess off strat for the first couple of rounds, that could have been a completely different game.
It could have been, but, you know, obviously Cryptic was more prepared and ready and came out wanting to win, and they showed it, and they just cleaned up. Rage and Terror was a little sluggish and didn't do what they needed to and lost. But we have shout-outs for Tristan Faye Bickerdike being the best medic ever, and shout-out to Reedzer is a douche and only eats chips. I've seen that a multiple amount of times. Somebody needs to explain that to me. Because, honestly, I want to be in. Tell me. I want to be in on the inside joke. Let's go.
I swear to God, if I just got a text message shout-out, I'm going to be really pissed at the guy that used my phone for a shout-out. Oh, okay. No. Alright. It is a Madcaster. I assumed that they were watching, but no, it has something to do with something else. I was like, oh my God. You were going to pay me for this text message. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and sign off here. I apologize for, let's see, all the swearing, all the gay comments, all the technical difficulties. Other than that, it was a great match. Good job to both teams. Props to Cryptic for being able to pull that one off, being, 4 on power rankings and beating number 1. But you got any final comments before we go ahead and sign off here?
Nothing except for lore. If you want to get a hold of me, you should get my Steam at CO Bait, and I guess you and I need to get together and, do some stuff, so...
Cuddle.
Yes, cuddle. Cuddle is the term.
Alright, folks, we're going to sign off. Great match, everybody.
e-rev, applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.